What's up everyone, Andy Kruger here. Today's video, I'm gonna show you how to properly start your heel command. This is for super beginner dogs. Any dog can do this, and this is the real way you start heel, the real way you train heel. This isn't a goofball YouTube video, how to stop the leash pulling in one magic trick. No, this is how you actually build heel. Brand new board and train, just under a year old German Shepherd. His owner has done a phenomenal job with his foundation, so I have a good blank canvas to work with, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I start heel. Now you guys know how I roll. You guys know how I roll. Food, apron, we got Lincoln's food. Woo! All up in there, hello. Right hand, left hand. Now, before you start trying to train heel, before you start trying to do what I'm about to show you, if your dog can't do this, don't move on. I know everyone's like, Andy, stop it. That's so stupid. That's so easy. Show us the magic of heel. If your dog can't consistently take food out of your hands without dropping it, without checking out, in any environment, don't move on. And I mean, you need to be able to take your dog to the park and do this. You need to be able to take your dog to the hardware store and do this. And what I'm doing is I'm grabbing 4 or 5 pieces of his food, I'm making a cup with my hand, and I'm allowing him to eat out of there 1 piece at a time. So 4 pieces of food is gonna last me 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. A good 3, 4, 5 seconds. If your dog can't take food like that, they're not ready to train. If you go to the park or the hardware store and you give them the food and your dog turns his nose at it and walks away, your dog isn't hungry. So your dog can't train this. You need a hungry, motivated dog to do this. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna take that same technique of cupping my hand and holding the food in it, except I'm gonna take my hand, I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna pay him on my left side. So how to start training heel looks like this. Left hand, boom, boom, food pouch, dog on the left. Put the dog where you want him. He's not gonna magically drift into heel on his own. This is called luring. Dog needs to follow the lure right where you want him. Here we go. Boom, reload. Boom, reload. Bingo. When you go and try this with your dog, you have a handful of kibble, you drop it all over the place, the dog goes here, the dog's knocking food out. That dog doesn't know how to take food out of your hand. That dog doesn't know how to follow a lure. So you have to go back a step and do what I just showed you until they're good at that. Watch me put him in heel position. Follow the lure. Flip him. Pay him. I'll show you again. Follow the lure. Flip him. Pay him. I want his ear in line with my hip. That looks basic. If your dog can't do that, your dog is not going to learn to heel. You're not going to be able to teach a reliable heel. If you just slap a prong collar on the dog to get them to stop pulling, that's not training heel. That's using a collar to get them to stop pulling. And if you ever take that collar off, you're in big trouble. The dog's gone. So the dog doesn't actually know heel. This case, All he has on is a flat collar. I have a little 6-foot leash. I have his food. This is actually training heel. So again, I'm gonna take him, I'm luring him, I'm flipping him, and I'm paying him. Bingo. There's a boy. Good boy. Now, once you get this down pat at home, in your house, in your yard, now you take this to a park. Now you take this to a hardware store. And if your dog just totally won't do it at all in that place, you got a lot of work to do. You have to build it from square one, but your dog should be able to do this in any and every environment before you even think about fading the lure. Fading the lure is I don't have to have my hand right in his face feeding him all the time. That's dog training. You teach something with a lure, then you fade out the lure. You add a word. Before you can do any of that, you need to be able to lure the dog in heel anywhere, anytime. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, Andy, that looks like it's gonna take forever. I so don't have the patience for that. Bad trainer, then you shouldn't have a dog. This isn't patience. This is learning how to follow a specific training system. I'm the least patient person in the world. I want everything fast right now, but I know how to follow a training system and I know the steps that it takes. This won't take that long. This will take a month or two if you know what you're doing. If you start this when the puppy's 3, 4, 5, 6 months old, you can have a beautiful heel way before the dog's even 1 year old. Bad trainer, it doesn't take that long. Now, heel doesn't just mean walking forward, does it? It sure doesn't. Heel means be on my left side no matter what. Heel doesn't mean go forward. Hey, yo. So I not only should be able to do this, but I should also be able to do this. Oh yeah, look at that. It comes with the territory, people, okay? If you never want your finger to get scratched up, don't get a dog and try to train it. One more. Am I gonna start saying the word heel? Absolutely not. He's not ready for that action. Just lure. Reload. Huh? That'll happen. Water breaks in order soon. Here we go. Nice. Nice. So if your dog can't do that, your dog's never gonna heel. Every owner and dog should do that activity. This is how you really bond with a dog. I know you're all gonna be like, oh, me and my dog are so bonded. If you can't do this, you're missing a giant component, because you know what? Anyone can love on the dog. Anyone can spoil the dog. Your neighbor can come over every day. The mailman can come every day, love on the dog for 5 minutes, and then your dog's obsessed with that person. Anyone can do that. Your neighbor can't lure the dog into heel. Your mailman can't take him to the hardware store and heel up and down the aisles using food. So it's something special that you and your dog develop, and this is how you're gonna set the standard for all your other training, everything else that you wanna teach the dog. There you go, buddy, look alive. That's a leash. That's a leash. Let me know what y'all think of the video. I really hope this helps. I hope this debunks all the goofy YouTube, oh, stop pulling with one simple trick. Let me know in the comments. Hit me with the questions. Please subscribe to the channel if you like it. If you want to see more merch, bingo. Link in description. Patreon.com/Andy Kruger for all the insider info. Until next time, Lincoln. Happy training. I'm using this as a bar to push the dog's mouth. Watch. So look, my dog's here. See the dog? I want him to be tight in heel. Watch how I do this. I'm not moving my feet. Watch this. Uh-huh.